All right, party people, we are getting ready to work our way through a new section of the rocket launch training. And I thought we'd spend some time actually taking a look at what the rocket launch program is, since if we're going to be selling it, kind of got to know what it does. So in the script, I've just taken the screenshot here. And, oh, son of a gun, I've used this for something else, and now I'm realizing that is inefficient and what works. And I got to pull up the actual script itself. This isn't the one we've been using in training, but it's close enough. Okay, cool. So, don't I feel foolish? The rocket launch program, you know this from going through the script, that I use a lot of language about us building the machine and teaching you how to run the machine. And so we need to get into some details about, well, what are the pieces of the machine that you actually build, and how do you teach us to run the machine, right? So the following videos are going to be broken up into, two sections, I guess we would say. The building of the machine piece, that is done by the agency, and that is this summary here, okay? So what are we doing to build this machine? Well, let's work backwards. The first thing we're doing, not the first thing, but the main thing we're doing is we're going to build a database of prospects. And the agency video will get into the specifics of this, but essentially that's going to be us going out on the LinkedIn and targeting folks who fit this prospect profile and getting our program members at least 300 prospects in their database, 300 connections in their database, so that they can send messages to them to book appointments. So everything that we're doing in terms of getting them to get these appointments is leading up to that, right? So we're going to build this database. The agency is going to build this database. Content curation is a big part of this process. The agency is actually going to grab the first batch of content. They're going to curate the first batch of content that's going to go out. It wouldn't be a lesson if I didn't yawn. We are going to create a group for the prospect. We're going to identify and join them in targeted groups. We're going to help them research their prospect profile, and then we're also going to optimize and fix up their profile. Okay, all these pieces the agency is going to do, and there will be another video that breaks down the specifics on, what the user experience is like engaging with our agency. Then on the other side, agents management for the client. Then on the training side, we have a couple pieces of this, right? So one is they get access to the appointment generator, which you'll get access to. And the appointment generator is the training program that we have that essentially teaches this entire system that we are constantly providing to our clients, training our clients on, providing training to our clients for. And it's how to build databases on LinkedIn and generate appointments with those databases, all right? So this is pre-recorded training, which you'll see. You'll get some in-depth look at this. And then we have live trainings, or some live aspects to this. We have a welcome call that's done by a coach that kind of gets them up to speed on what the program's going to be like. We have monthly boot camps where each week there's a group call that's live that folks can get on, ask questions, get live training, work with their coach. And there's an online community that they get on Facebook, okay? And it provides all this other stuff. They also get a dedicated coach. In the agency, they get a dedicated account manager. So one account manager, highlighting the wrong thing. One account manager will do this work for them. They'll also get a dedicated coach that's kind of like their go-to person if they have questions. All right. And they're going to get that dedicated coach during their boot camp. When they email in, that's who will respond. And then there's these micro hot seat sessions where people can give us questions to answer, and we give them the best answer to their question. Videos from Tom will kind of detail what this all looks like. But that's essentially it. And to give you some more insight, I have just a handful of videos coming up that really get in depth on what this stuff looks like. This is really, really key for you to pay attention to. I think it's very tough to cover every single aspect of the rocket launch program. in just like, a handful of 5-minute videos. You kind of got to start experiencing it for yourself, digesting all the material that we're putting out, just paying attention to what we have. If you're selling a car, yes, I can give you a pamphlet on what's included in the car, but there's nothing that I can really give you that tells you everything. I can give you a lot of different sources. I can give you marketing collateral. I can give you the user manual, but also sometimes you just got to like drive the car. And that's why I'm going to give you access to the appointment generator, which is here. And that will walk you through all the detail. Well, that will give you the most in-depth training on what this all really encompasses. And I think this is good for you to go through. This is like the second level of training that I would start digesting once you get through the Rocket Launch program training itself. This really gets you familiar with the link selling lead gen system that we teach a lot of our clients. Okay, so without further ado, this is going to be a shorter lesson because I have other videos that are going to break down the specifics, but watch those, and that should put together the appointment generator. Oh, there was one more thing that I wanted to show, and that is, give me 1 second here. Let me look it up in HubSpot. There is also hold on. There's also a one-sheeter that we have. Here we go. That also kind of outlines the program. Sometimes you might find yourself sending this to people or needing this for certain conversations. And you can see here that it's not like this one-sheeter. Again, it's not a user manual. It doesn't show everything that's in the program. It just gives a concise overview about what the point of the program is. And that's to provide high-end leads on a consistent monthly basis that let you develop long-term relationships through creating industry-type authority. Will also increase your revenue and increase your financial freedom. All right, then we got a quote here, and then we have some what's included bits in here. So I will also include a link to this sheet so that you'll have it, and then check out the next videos, and that should give you some pretty good insight into the program. I still think you will need to go through the appointment generator eventually to really get some sense about what are the details to this program, but you'll definitely get access to everything you need to get that. So catch you in the next videos.